Hello class, Charles Barney here, and I am doing the 5-minute pretty much anything goes topic. So for today's topic, I am doing adopting a pet from a shelter instead of from a breeder or any type of puppy mills. So let's just get starting with about animals. Okay, there are about 6.5 million companion animals that are currently in shelters today, well, in the U.S. And this roughly breaks it down to about 3.3 million dogs and 3.2 million cats. And unfortunately, this number pretty much goes up every year due to multiple different reasons. So, and in these shelters, yearly, about 1.5 million cats, dogs, and some of the other small animals are actually euthanized each year due to mostly overcrowding and occasionally there are reasons of because of their behavior. If they're some of the feral animals are put down due to the fact that they would not make good pets for people. So, okay. So out of that 1.5 million, there's about 670,000 dogs and 860,000 cats that are euthanized each year. Now, besides just what's in the kennels, homeless pets or animals outnumber human homeless people by about 5 to 1. So for every one homeless person, there are 5 homeless cats and dogs. All right. Okay, now throughout the country, there are thousands of independently owned commercial breeding facilities that, basically just breed animals to sell for profit. And the problem is with these is that you don't know exactly what you're getting, even though they might say or can tell you what you are getting. But unfortunately, you could be getting someone who has a dog that has been breeding for the last 5 years, and they may say it's a champion. So now these facilities are called puppy or kitten mills. Now what they do is basically they repeatedly impregnate female dogs and cats so that they can continuously produce offspring to sell to pet stores or online. So now the problem with these is that besides not knowing what you're actually getting, with issues that the dogs can have, you'll know what you buy. You ask for a shepherd, you might get a shepherd. So, is that these animals, their lives, basically they live in cages or in rundown facilities and they don't have any care. So, and when they're in these cages and stuff, they don't have any human companionship to nurture them or make them have better behavior and be able to deal with people. Instead, it's hard to go up to these animals without probably them attacking you in some way. So now one of the other major things is that these animals, once they have become unprofitable, they are actually destroyed because there's no point in keeping them because then they're just costing the people money to feed them and keep them there where instead they can have another animal in there making the money. So instead of going after buying a pet from a store or from a private seller, the best thing I would say is to actually adopt a pet from your local humane society or animal control, because at least then you're helping stop the influx of more animals out there in the world. Most of these animals, they actually come out spayed and neutered, so you're not actually adding to the population. Now it also helps with overcrowding in the shelters, and so it's less animals being killed. Now most of these animals, the families could not afford them or had to move, so these animals have dealt and can deal with people and are house trained. So at least that's one thing you're getting. A puppy costs more money and more time to do this. They have great temperaments. And health-wise, for a mixed breed compared to a purebred, is that mixed breeds are actually healthier than purebreds. So like I said, besides just behavior issues and, just overcrowding and stopping the population of animals out in the world continue to rise, best thing is to get a animal from a shelter. So, because you know what, that animal will give you unconditional love because you just saved it and it just saved you. All right, thank you.